Welcome to another edition of Entrepreneurship 101. My name is David Shands. Do y'all get excited when I say that because y'all know it's go time to learn these principles? I know I get excited. Cool. Listen, today we're talking about making a movement. And this is my little guy. I put his feet in the front of him because that means he's walking and then he got little feet. So we're going to talk about a movement. So do y'all know how to create a movement? It's one thing to be able to sell a product, which is all well and good, okay? I've acquired the skill of learning how to sell a product, but it's a whole nother ability that you need to learn when it's not only about you making a sale, but can you make a sale to someone that will make a sale to someone else without any commission attached? You have a good idea and you paint the picture so well that that good idea spreads to other people and other people want to tell that good idea, whether they're incentivized or not. I'm going to give you a couple principles on the making of a movement. How do you create a movement? You have to identify with the people who are going to help you create this movement, okay? That's why I wore the Christ Life joint. See with the fingerprint ID? That's kind of dope. I'll show you the back. It's pretty fly. But you're going to have to identify with people in probably 4 different ways. One, people need to know that you like what they like, and you can create a movement based on liking what other people like. So Starbucks, I like coffee, you like coffee. Starbucks creates a company where they get people together who like the same thing, okay, have the same interests.
I love Starbucks.
It's amazing. I love caffeine.
The social media booms like Instagram. I like myself, you like yourself. I want to put selfies on social media. You want to put selfies on Instagram. Let's just create an Instagram. Yo, I like what you like, okay? That's why there's a like button there, because they're creating a movement. You know what's so important on these social media apps? It's likes.
When I post this picture of my son right here, they're gonna break the like button on this one.
And what grows this company, these Facebooks of the world, the Instagrams of the world, Tinder. Okay, don't act like you don't be on Tinder. It's all about likes. I wanna see how many people like what I like. I post something, I wanna see how many people like it. It's all driven by likes. So we can create a movement on a post. And the way viral posts are created is a whole bunch of people what? They like it. We understand this part, right? You have to identify with your target audience that you like what they like. If they like what you like, we can create a movement together through identifying with each other. After the social age, right, the political age of hip hop, it was about bling bling. I like ice, you like ice. I like women, you like women. I like cars, you like cars. That was old bling bling.
Every time I come around your city, bling bling.
It was a movement based on likes, okay? 2, believe. You can start a movement with a group of people who believe what you believe. If I believe what you believe and you believe what I believe, and you as the company paint the picture that you believe what they believe, people will follow you, and you can start a movement based on believing what other people believe and getting them to believe that you believe what they believe. So a lot of this is religious movements, right? Based on the belief. Astrology got real big over the last couple decades because I believe that the water creates a certain emotion. I believe if you've been born in December on this particular day, this is how you are. People started to adopt this philosophy. Now it's in every magazine, every dating app. Every time I'm about to go on a date, they ask me what my birthday is and they say, oh, you're a Sagittarius.
I know some people will say they wouldn't date a Gemini because we're flighty and we don't commit.
Yeah, I feel like I'd just be continually insecure.
Because the world has started to believe what other people believe, and this whole movement was just created, okay? So you can get people to believe what you believe. Black Lives Matter. I believe what you believe. I believe Black Lives Matter. You believe Black Lives Matter. We believe Black Lives Matter. And then there was a movement of All Lives Matter. So I started seeing the hats and shirts of All Lives Matter because I believe that all lives matter. You believe that all lives matter, and that's how you create that movement. You can identify with either liking what people like or identifying with that way, believing what people believe. Number 3, I struggle how you struggle. We can create a movement behind struggling. Would you agree? That's how the Black Panthers was started. There was a struggle, okay? There was injustices going on in the streets, and they were saying, yo, I'm being abused. You're being abused. This is a movement. Right now, there's a movement being created based on injustices in our country right now. People struggle the same way. People who struggle together grow together. Women's rights was a huge movement. I mean, it still is. Back in the day when women were trying to get voting rights and they're trying to be treated equally in the corporate offices, and these women struggle together. Anytime you have a group of people who struggle together, there's going to be a leader who's bold enough to go fight this thing, right? And all people need is a leader to lead the struggle. Martin Luther King, he struggled like everybody else struggled, right? But he was that leader, and he created a movement based around struggle.
All we say to America is be true to what you said on paper.
So you can create a movement with your product or service. You can create a movement around the struggle. You can create a movement around liking what people like, believing what people believe. If you have a religious clothing brand, you can build a movement because we both believe the same thing. Lastly, did you know you could build a movement around hate? I hate what you hate, right? You can build a movement not because we like each other, but because we're fighting a common enemy. With the KKK, here's the crazy part. It was based off of, I hate who you hate. So we can come together and we can hate them together.
I'm sorry, sir. I think you have the wrong meeting.
And the reason I knew that it wasn't necessarily about race in terms of whites loved each other, because if a white guy didn't hate black people, the KKK would hate the white guy as if they were black. Now, there's a positive way to do it. If we hate injustices, we can fight together on the hate. Donald Trump. Ask people why Donald Trump is a bad president. The majority of people won't know why they hate him. But there's a lot of people who hate Donald Trump because everybody hates Donald Trump. I'm telling you, you can create a movement based off hate. I don't know why I hate him, but everybody else hate him, so I'm gonna hate him. I'm not expressing any opinions. I was in the lobby of this hotel. It was a group of guys talking to each other. My friend was walking by, and the guy said, "Hey, would you vote for Donald Trump?" And my friend said, "No." And the guy said, "Why?" He was stuck. You don't know why. People will band together, even if they don't like each other, they will band together to fight a greater enemy. So, I'm sorry to interrupt the video. However, I know it was amazing. You'll learn a lot. There's a whole bunch more principles that I have. However, my coach, CJ, felt that the video was too long. So we had to cut it and make it into 2 parts, because he told me that your attention span ain't gonna be long enough to really get all the principles, so we had to break it up. Okay, I have faith in you, but it was CJ. So you gotta wait till next week to get part 2. But in the meantime, Brandon, can I get some slow music? I see you. No, I see you. I know what you're thinking, okay? You have this idea and it's just not working out. And for some reason, you come on my video week after week and you see me talking about the coaching program, and for some reason you refuse to effectively go after your dream. I ain't gonna ask no more. Okay, actually, I'm probably gonna ask every video that you join our coaching program, but listen, you need to join our coaching program today. And I care about you. And not only do I care about you, I care about the people that you're supposed to affect with your story, okay? So that's why I'm demanding that you join our coaching program right now. Send us an email. I'm gonna keep talking like this, real low.